Dear friends, today I would like to share with you a fundamental teaching of Buddhism, that of impermanence and the wisdom of embracing change. The understanding of impermanence is crucial to our spiritual growth and can profoundly transform the way we live our lives. Impermanence is a universal truth. Nothing in the world is permanent. All phenomena, including our own lives, are in a constant state of flux, always changing and evolving. The seasons change, the tides ebb and flow, and even the mountains erode over time. Similarly, our own bodies, thoughts, emotions, and experiences are all subject to change and impermanence. It is our attachment to the idea of permanence that often leads to suffering. We tend to cling to things, people, and situations, hoping that they will stay the same. However, when change inevitably occurs, we are filled with disappointment, frustration, and sadness. We resist the natural flow of life, and in doing so, we create our own suffering. Buddhism teaches us that by embracing impermanence, we can find freedom and peace. When we accept the transient nature of life, we can let go of our attachments and open ourselves to the beauty of change. Instead of fighting against it, we can learn to flow with it, trusting that each moment, whether joyous or challenging, is an opportunity for growth and awakening. One of the most famous teachings of impermanence is the story of the mustard seed. A woman once came to the Buddha, grieving over the death of her child. The Buddha asked her to bring him a mustard seed from a house where no one had died. As she went from house to house, she realized that every family had experienced loss. Through this simple exercise, the woman came to understand the universality of impermanence and found solace in the shared experience of change and loss. Embracing impermanence also allows us to cultivate gratitude and appreciation for the present moment. When we recognize that nothing lasts forever, we can fully immerse ourselves in the beauty of each experience, knowing that it is fleeting. We can cherish our loved ones, savor the taste of a delicious meal, and marvel at the beauty of nature, understanding that these moments are precious and not to be taken for granted. Moreover, the recognition of impermanence can inspire us to live with greater mindfulness and intention. When we understand that our time is limited, we become more aware of how we spend it. We begin to prioritize what truly matters and let go of distractions and trivial concerns. We are prompted to live in alignment with our deepest values and aspirations, making the most of our fleeting existence. However, it is important to understand that embracing impermanence does not mean resigning ourselves to a passive acceptance of change. Rather, it invites us to engage with life fully and courageously. We can actively participate in the process of change, using it as a catalyst for personal growth and transformation. Instead of fearing change, we can see it as an opportunity to unfold our potential and evolve into our highest selves. In the Buddhist tradition, the concept of impermanence is often depicted by the image of the lotus flower. The lotus begins its life in the mud, at the bottom of a pond, but as it grows towards the surface, it emerges from the murky waters and blooms into a radiant, beautiful flower. The lotus symbolizes the journey of transformation, illustrating how we can rise above our challenges and emerge into the light, embracing change as a means of spiritual awakening. So, how can we cultivate a deeper understanding of impermanence in our daily lives? We can start by practicing mindfulness, observing the ever-changing nature of our thoughts, emotions, and sensations without judgment or attachment. We can also reflect on impermanence through contemplative practices such as meditation and journaling, allowing ourselves to explore the wisdom that arises from embracing change. In conclusion, impermanence is not something to be feared or avoided, but rather accepted and even celebrated. By embracing the reality of change, we can experience greater freedom, resilience, and joy. We can learn to let go of our attachments, live with gratitude, and become active participants in the unfolding of our lives. May we all find courage and wisdom in the teaching of impermanence, and may we navigate the ever-changing landscape of existence with grace and open-heartedness. Thank you for allowing me to share these reflections with you today. May your journey towards embracing impermanence be filled with peace, clarity, and profound insight.